Hi, it's Mitch from PickDawgz.com, and it's Thursday, October 6, 2022. We're going to do 7 free prop bets today in under 7 minutes. At least we're going to try and go under 7 minutes. Of course, these prop bets come from our betting tools at our website, sportschatplace.com. These are just 7 props out of literally hundreds of props available on a daily basis. Of course, today just one game, an NFL game, and we're going to cover that exclusively on this show. But every other day, you get tons of props, tons of other games. I believe there's NHL today too. Not a sport that I cover, but plenty of guys at our websites cover those. We have some real experts in those areas. The way this show works, 100% free. Just smash that like button. Subscribe to our channel. Over 94,000 people have subscribed. We are the most viewed sports betting YouTube channel out there when it comes to total views per month, per year, all time, all of those things. And so we're not perfect, that's for darn sure, but we must be doing something right. And if you have picks today, please put those in the comments. Do that before the game start. We'll all congratulate you on your wins, but really that doesn't help us win anything. We're all about beating the books, not beating each other or pounding our chest. Certainly doesn't pay, my bank doesn't take those. But anyways, let's get to some of these prop bets. Prop bet number 1, we're going to take Matt Ryan under 230.5 yards passing. This one comes in 60% of the time. Matt Ryan, he's definitely at the tail end of his career. He certainly still has some skills. We saw that last week against the Chiefs, but at the same time, definitely on the downhill side of it. And, I believe that it's going to be a little bit of a defensive game here. I like the under 230.5. Pick number 2, Russell Wilson over 228.5. As Russell gets more accustomed to these Broncos receivers, a lot of his game has to do with feel and timing, and we're starting to see that starting to connect with these receivers. Matter of fact, he's gone over 228.5. 6 of his last 10, we're getting basically pick 'em odds on that. I'll take Russell Wilson over 228.5 yards passing. Pick number 3, Michael Pittman over 63.5 yards receiving. When I saw this guy play at USC, I said on our live shows, I said, USC has NFL wide receivers this year. And this is the guy I was talking about primarily. Man, was he good in college, and man, is he good in the NFL. Very, very tough to cover. He makes the tough catches when he's not open, and he makes the catches, of course, when he's open. Just not a guy that, he drops a lot of balls or anything like that. Certainly can be relied upon. Over 63.5 yards for Michael Pittman Jr. That's me pick number 3. Of course, we do this show every single day. We do 7 props, and we also do 7 free picks. We're going to be adding more prop shows as well as we dive into these individual games, kind of like we're doing here. I really like this style of the individual game and the props. You get to really take a deep dive, and it helps me with my handicapping as well. But of course, if you're looking for my best bets today, if you're looking for sides, totals, that sort of thing, and best bets from the world's best handicappers, we have that at our website, PickDawgz.com, underneath the Premium Picks tab. Our premium site is different than a lot of the other guys that sell picks out there. Number 1, all of our picks are 100% documented. Every pick that we've ever made on the website is out there. We don't take a segment of the last 10 games or the last 20 games and pretend, those other games never happened. We show you all of them. And then we also do is we have a credit guarantee on daily packages. If your package does not produce a profit, if the games are bet individually, we're not going to guarantee parlays, but if your games are bet individually in a package that you bought, if it does not turn a profit, you get a credit back for your purchase price. Live to fight another day. The other thing is that, like I said, by having all this transparency, which is 100% what we believe in, we have leaderboards, and we also have hottest cappers. The hottest cappers will show you who the hottest cappers are over the last day, week, month, year, and you can click on that capper and see everything that makes up that record that we speak of in that section. And the same thing with the leaderboards. Very much the same premise, except we go by sport, like the hottest NFL capper, the hottest whatever, and you can see their record in the NFL this year, last year, whatever, and you can click on their name and see every pick they've ever made. Also, while you're there, use this code 15OFF, get 15% off any purchases you make at PickDawgz.com or SportsChatPlace.com premium. You can get my $15 play clicking below. Sorry for the long promo there. I know it's not everybody's favorite part of it, but I just want to make sure that everybody understands our premium, a lot different than what the other guys are putting out there. A lot more straightforward and honest. And that's really what I care about, honesty. And you guys know sometimes honesty isn't pretty, but it is what it is. Speaking of honesty, let's take Courtland Sutton here with pick number 4, over 64.5 yards. He's quickly become Russell Wilson's favorite receiver in Denver. Throws to him almost all the time, it seems like. Over 64.5 yards. We have to pay up for it, but it comes in 60% of the time. And, when we look at that 60%, it's since Russell Wilson's been there, has been the heavy end of it. Pick number 5, Jerry Jeudy, under 50.5 receiving yards. As popular as Sutton has become, Jeudy kind of falling out of favor a little bit. I think he's getting covered, by a lot. I think if people know, if you get Jeudy in open space, it's basically a touchdown. So teams, recognizing that, it's giving Sutton the opportunities. It doesn't make Jeudy any less of a wide receiver. It just means that, it's a team sport, and, he's getting the double coverage, and Russell's going to throw it to the open guy. Under 50.5 yards for Jerry Jeudy. Pick number 6, Melvin Gordon, under 58.5 yards rushing. Melvin Gordon falling a little bit out of favor here already in Denver. We know he's had a solid career, but he's gone under 58.5 yards rushing in 4 of his last 5 games. That's 80%. We're paying pick'em odds here on it, so we'll take the under for Melvin Gordon. And pick number 7, Latavius Murray to score 8 touchdown in this one. He is a short yardage kind of power back these days. And those guys, they always seem to get a lot of touchdown chances, especially in what should be a tight defensive game. I like this one. I'm going to take the Latavius Murray to score a touchdown. We're getting 4-1 on our money. So let's just recap everything. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, give your picks in the comments. Of course, my best bets from some of the top handicappers in the world today, the best handicappers in the world today, the ones that aren't ashamed or afraid to put out their record for every pick that they've ever made, good or bad. We got those. Guys with guts is what you call it. If you're buying their picks, use 15% off. Use this code 15 off. You'll get 15% off. Everything from my $15 big play to weekly, monthly, yearly packages. That's where the value is buying those long-term packages. It turns it into, basically pennies per pick as opposed to paying, $15, $20 for a pick. Anyways, let's get back. And speaking of picks, let's get to the free picks here. Recap them. We took Matt Ryan, under 230.5 yards passing. Russell Wilson, over 228.5 yards passing. We took Michael Pittman, over 63.5 yards passing. We took Sutton, over 64.5 yards passing. We took Jerry Jeudy, under 50.5 yards receiving. Sutton wasn't passing. He's receiving. Anyways, Jerry Jeudy, under 50.5 yards receiving. Melvin Gordon, under 58.5 yards rushing, and Latavius Murray to score a touchdown. Of course, any questions, discrepancies, anything that you see on this, head over to the betting tools yourself, and you can see exactly what these picks are. Anyways, thanks everyone for joining us. Make it a winning day. Aloha. Ahui ho.